I stated this once before. This is Black Light. We're talking about how the Caucasoid, could get next to your woman without even touching her and change her mind about everything because he knows that the woman loves beautiful things. The woman loves shiny things, new things. She get tired of the same old stuff, doing the same routine. A woman is governed a lot by emotions, you know. So, the man, the word man means mind, M-I-N-D. That's the original meaning of it. And in mental, you got M-E-N, men. Then you got manage, you got M-A-N, manage. All of it's talking about the mind. And the man is the provider and the caretaker of the woman. The woman is the nurturer of the family. So therefore, a lot of times she's. So now anyway, let me hurry up and get to what I'm trying to say. When a lot of brothers is down on our black women, but during the process of us being prisoners of war and slaves, it took 400 years for them to change our mental conditioning. And he had various ways of doing it. I'm not going to go into all the ways he did it. He used fear, and he used everything. Do you know they had slavery time? They had stud ranches, stud farms, where it was the duty of the black man to break in all virgins. He couldn't bust no. He couldn't have an orgasm in the woman, and or they would chop his Jones off. He was just to break her in. And a lot of homosexuals came from ranches where the Caucasians is his one part of his culture is homosexuality. And he'll take a little 9-year-old boy away from his mama and turn him out. You know, they call them bed warmers or foot warmers. And the woman, they had prostitute ranches, prostitute farms, and they would just be behind a fence or something. A lot of them, the pretty ones, the young ones, the ones with the best shape, and the plantation owner would come and look at them and pick out one and have pay the owner of the woman to have sex with her. See, a lot of y'all don't know this. See, they don't put that in the history books, you know. I read it a long time ago. They had books out that you don't see them too much no more. It was a book I had. I can't even think of the name of it because I was about 20 when I got it. Like I'm 70 something now. Brother gave it to me about women, about the makeup, psychological makeup of women. This was written in India, and it said that a fat woman is easy to have sex with, and so forth, you know. And it gave you a psychological, in-depth description of all women of all shapes and sizes. And so the Caucasian man, you know, he went around the world getting these books. Some of them ain't on the market now because he don't want you to know the science of what he know. So some of these books be costing thousands and thousands, and some of them $1 million, you know. Some of them are over in the Vatican. Some of them are in the Library of Congress. The messenger he read, talking about the messenger of Allah, the messenger of Allah, Elijah Muhammad, read 103 books or something like that. You know. And he didn't reveal all the books that he read. You know. And he taught from them. I don't know if he told anybody about the books that he read. But Supreme Minister John Muhammad was back there with his brother. You know, and he seen Master Farad Muhammad. And I was with the Supreme Minister for a short period of time. But I know I asked him questions that I know the other brothers, very few of them probably asked him. Because I wasn't the type of brother that the messenger tell me something or the Supreme Minister tell me something and I wouldn't ask no questions about it. A lot of times he'll say something over brother's head and they won't ask him no question. You know. But I did. If I'd have been in the presence of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I probably would have been the same way. But I was blessed to be with his brother who met with Master Farad. I got an insight on the mind. Master Farad Muhammad was one of the sciences that could put a thought in your mind. He could read minds. This was a technique. They used to hear about it, the radio in the mind, all the time. You see? So, it's a lot to be learned that I don't know. I get my thoughts through inspiration. You know, like these videos I'm making. It's through inspiration. And I'm not out to make a big buck. I'm out to set the record straight. So, our women today have been psychologically programmed to be the way they are. And they, in turn, teach the children of the family. You know, they teach us. And so, what they did was make us passive. They're trying to make the men passive. Each generation getting more passive and more feminine acting. And the men can't get along with the women and the women can't get along with the men. And they use the preachers and the teachers to blind us. In the churches, in the mosques, in the temples. Ain't none of them right. All of them in the mindset of the Caucasian. Remember, this United States of America was the idea of the Caucasian. This United States of America came out of the Caucasian's mind. And we're living in it, acting like the Caucasian want us to act. This is Black Light Out. To be continued.